What's going on, guys? It's Tops coming at you with a new video. This video is not going to be too much in-game, actually none at all in-game. We're going to more talk about the online resources that you have at your disposal with the auction house. Now, it's great that we have TSM and something that's able to scan like TSM and able to give us a picture of certain items and trends, but it's a whole nother thing when we have all of that tracked for every single server right here on a web page that you don't even need to go search for. So obviously now with the TSM app, everything's already put into your computer. All the skins are already being done, probably off-site. They probably have a server room or whatever they're doing. They're updating it through the TSM app or however they're working there. But the Undermine Journal pretty much does the exact same thing. It just updates every now and again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pick the server that I'm on. We're on US Kill Jaden. So here we go. So we're on the Undermine Journal. So first it shows the top sellers in the area is Cash and yada yada A B A B A. I notice a lot of those people on the auction house, so it makes sense that they are up there. You can also search it by subcategories. You have a section with deals, which basically says when things are below the norm. So I just click on that. It just takes a quick look, and it shows. So this, for example, this male waist is going for 750 gold, and the global median. So this is amongst all servers is 4K. The mean on this server is 5800. So you can kind of take a look and see, okay, like, that can kind of make a little bit of gold. I wouldn't bank too much off the global median because obviously every server is different. So some servers aren't going to be the same. So you really got to be careful at that. Now, I really don't use the deal section. I really use these sections here to kind of look at what I'm going to make next, what I'm going to, buy and whatnot. So I'm working with like things like item upgrades to find out which ones are selling the most. I can just go ahead and go on Undermine Journal and just type in like Savage True Steel, and I should be able to find it. True Steel. So here it is, Savage True Steel Essence. Kind of shows me the price of the True Steel Essence, or better yet, I can just go blacksmithing, and you can see all the weapons, what they're going for currently on the auction house. So everyone that has weapons out on the auction house, like this hammer, looks like a rogue hammer or some sort of shaman hammer. And same thing with all the armors. And then you look here for the trade goods, the item upgrades. So it tells you right here. So the Titan Steel Essence, which is for the armor, is going for about 16k. The mean is 10,000. So it goes more than the mighty True Steel Forge, which is for the weapons. So, I guess the Savage would be for the weapons, the Savage Steel Forge. So the Savage Steel Forge actually goes more than the Savage True Steel. So Steel Forge is for the weapon, True Steel is for the armor. And you can also look at that. So you can base essentially on what you make by what the Undermine Journal is telling you. So often when I'm looking at getting into new market, I take a look at a few items here. I take a look at some trends and whatnot, and I kind of go off of that. So it's pretty easy to use this when you're able to pretty much track almost every item that's ever been posted on your server in the auction house. You have tons of graphs. You have heat maps to tell you when it's been posted, when the most time that it has on the auction house, and you can also track people. Like, for example, if we go back to the top here, let's go ahead and take a look at ABA. I see him quite a bit on the auction house. You can kind of see when he logs in. He actually didn't log in at all from 6 to noon, so you can kind of get that. Or that's not really log in, that's more posting. So you didn't post from that time, so that could be anything. That could be sleep, that could be whatever. And then you can kind of see what he's posting, how much he's posting, how many is under him, so how, like, has he been undercut yet, and what the prices are. So the whole point of having something like this is knowledge is power, and being able to know your competition and know everyone else in the game is super important. So I definitely recommend you guys get over to the Undermine Journal and start searching that up, because I promise you're probably going to see some eye-opening things and maybe open yourself up to some markets that you've never even seen before. So my next two pages are more community oriented, gold guide-ish, people talking about how to make gold. Not necessarily where you ask how to make gold. It's more the tools already there from other people posting what they're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Elvine UI or Elvine LOL. Sorry. This guy runs his website. He has a bunch of gold guides on here for professions, garrisons, transmog. He has a whole forum that you can go on to with other people that are making gold, and you can talk to them about whatever they need. Here they have a whole section for guides. Not all of them look like gold making guides, but still a good resource for you to use if you're able to use this. So you go transmog, you have farm spots, shopping lists, and price guides. So you can kind of base if you're working on a transmog market. This is a great place just to hang out and see what people are doing to make work for them. So it's a really good website to kind of be on. So and it shouldn't just be Elvine UI or Elvine LOL. I'm just gonna keep saying that because my buddy Elv is LVUI. So all I would say is not just Elvine LOL is going to have some great information. All these other community sites are going to have equally as great information. So if you just head over there and just give them a little bit of a shot and kind of dive down and see what they have, I guarantee you're probably going to see some really cool stuff and something that's really going to be awesome. So you can see that he has blog entries, so you can see a bunch of all that stuff and read his past experiences. Maybe other people, it looks like other people post blog entries as well. So that's really interesting to kind of hang out there and see what's worth reading and what's worth taking a look at. I definitely recommend at least you stop in here for a little bit and just check it out. My next website, this one everyone should know this website. So this is reddit.com, and this is the /r/wow economy. So with /r wow economy, essentially you're able to look through just like the standard Reddit style, and people post and their normal stuff, and you kind of get an idea of how people are making some gold. So this is really interesting. So on this actual post, which is awesome because this is something that I'm experiencing right now. He says, on my server, there's currently a shortage in temple crystals, and I've heard something about an item called the temple binding that removes the cooldown from the temple, from crafting, the temple binding. But the information on this is very scarce. Does anyone know, does anyone have it or know how it works? Thanks. Which is cool. That's something that I would actually really like to know. It looks like there is something to do. So you can buy this recipe from the Dust Trader when it's available. When you get the recipe, it takes 5 luminous shards, 5 primal spirits, and and it turns it into 1 temple crystal, which actually isn't a bad deal. I think I would do that no problem. So that's something that I'm going to be doing, and that I actually know about that, which it's the little things, right? It's going on these websites and just taking a look and sitting down with your morning coffee and just taking a quick peek and seeing what's going on. So I definitely recommend these 3 websites. I definitely recommend you take a look at other websites, even things like Wowhead has some gold guides. MMO Champion, they have a great forum where you can find a lot of gold guides on there. There's a lot more subreddits out there, and a lot of personal websites like Fat Loot has tons of great information. You should all definitely check that out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to link all 3 of these resources in the comments below. If you like the video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And this is yet another video with the 12 Days of Christmas. So I hope everyone's enjoying, and Merry Christmas.